Hello! So, as you can tell, there's a bunch of festivities going on today. Liverpool, it's where I'm from, they won a football thing. It's an opportunity to dress up. I'm going to work, so I thought I'd dress red. I wasn't going to wear this, I was going to wear a fishnet number, but I thought I'd be red, get some attention, and everyone would be like, wow, red. So, that's what it is, that's what the vibe is. I'm about to head out to work now, but if you like this makeup look, which I'm really into, I'm so glad I was able to film this, just keep watching and I'll talk you through the entire thing. Alright. It's been a while since I think we've sat down and talked, just because of how I decide to film videos lately, so I thought it'd be nice to film this one and talk while we do it. Got a big day ahead. As of recording this, Liverpool, is where I live, I'm from, just won some football thing. I don't really know, but it's very loud outside, lots of stuff going on. So I was going to do like a fishnet look. Alas, it's not happening. I'm going to come in and I'm going to serve drag again. So today's look, I don't even know if I've done it on this channel yet, I don't think I have, but it's like a big red look, just really red, lots of red. But before I do that, I thought I was hungry. Just enjoy me eating. I'm so tired. I'm so sore. I'm so hungover. I'm so sick. Probably ought to come down. I'm so stressed and anxious for no reason. So probably that. Let me also just tell you, mango juice. I think I'm going to start by gluing my eyebrows down, since that always takes a minute anyway. And then I can eat while the glue's drying. You know what I mean? Against the grain, get the hairs, cover the back of the hairs, and then stick the hairs to your skin. And the back of the hairs that's glued down is going to adhere to the skin, and then go over the hairs. Speaking of red, I dyed my hair red. I'm going through my ginger era. I really like it. Going in, getting the hairs absolutely obliterated in glue against the grain, more glue, and then start to flatten them. Hey, it is what it is. I hope I can eat all this. I really want to eat, but also feel pretty sick. I've got a long night ahead of me. Because this is the last thing I'm going to eat for like 12 hours now. Glue's drying. Let's eat. So I don't normally like traditional sandwiches because I don't like bread, but I do love doing this while I'll buy a panini and then toast it, or butter it, and then cover it in like hot sauce, and then chicken sauce, a peri-peri sauce, and then I put like a chicken breast in there, and then I'll season it with like peri-peri salt, red salt, normal salt, MSG, garlic powder, garlic salt, herbs, chives, paprika, several sauces, jalapenos. Oh, I forgot to put leaves in. Oh well. And then it's just like a lovely sandwich. I put Cheetos in there as well. Basically, I eat like a stoner, but I'm not. And then you can see when the glue starts to go clear, that means it's dry, so then we can put another layer on and we can carry on eating. I like to lick it in between. I don't know why. Usually I've been told just to do that on the final step. But I think it just like, I don't know, it warms it up, it makes it like more malleable, it's like wet, so I don't have to worry about like putting a dry glue. I don't know. Okay, so the third layer of glue is usually the final layer. I normally try to be more productive with my face, like say while I'm gluing my eyebrows down I'll do something else, but I guess today it's just worked out that the eyebrows will be done first, which means I can just kind of work on the face as a whole, which is nice and easy. I like to put a layer of powder on while the glue is still wet for the third layer. I don't want to like disturb the glue, and then once the powder's like dried it, I then start pressing in there, just like that. So basically now we can start the face. So I start off with primer water, or a primer, and I'm going in with a Krylon paint stick, FS36, to colour correct, you know, the shadow areas. I'm going through laser hair removal, you know. I don't know if it's any better or not. I suppose it's not as bad as it used to be. It's very hard to do when you're blonde. Would anyone be interested in hearing my experiences about, like, the journey? Laser hair removal, electrolysis, filler, patches, big nipples. So I put this on just here. I don't want to blend it too far out because then it's going to defeat the point of having a colour corrector on if my whole face is orange. And then I'll take a little bit over the brow cover. It's not only a colour corrector, it's also a really thick concealer, and it's almost kind of like waxy, which I think is good because it helps kind of fill in the texture a little bit. Now this is the stage of the makeup where like I do look pretty. Can't decide. I'm going to do either blue or red, or like orange or purple. So before I put on the base, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some like underpainting. So I'm going to do like my contour quite dark, my highlight quite bright, and then I'm going to throw foundation in between. So I'm going to look really funny. The last video I spoke in, it was me and Angel getting ready, and I made a joke about something. Now I've been going to the doctor and everything, so I'm not just like pulling this out of thin air. Also, I don't know if you've ever met me or met anyone who knows me. I am very much one of those people. But even if I wasn't, it's just a joke. Like, it's stupid humour said for shock value, just to be offensive. And that was just what made it into the video. You should see some of the stuff that I said that doesn't make it into videos. You just hang out with me for a day in real life. We make the worst, most offensive jokes. And you know what? It's because it's funny, and it's just jokes, and it doesn't matter. Someone saw the video and decided to like email my work, one of my works, and be like, hey, you employ this person. Well, clearly, I don't even know what they said. Emailing my work. Who do you think you are? I just want to say, like, first of all, you're not very slick. I know who you are. Hide behind like a fake email or whatever. I know who you are. The world is not that big, and I'm not stupid. And I'll say politely, don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with my money. Don't even try to. That's the thing. You're not. You won't. It doesn't matter. Work. It's nothing to do with them. But stay out of it. Don't fuck with my money. But I think I want to make a video talking about like humour, because my god, has the pendulum swung far too far the other way. And I used to be the same. I used to be like, you know, a joke perpetuates the societal notion that things like this are okay to joke about and therefore not serious, blah 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 blah. I used to say all that. But no, actually, if you make a joke about something, it's fine. In the context of jokes, it needs to be such a big deal. It's a whole conversation we can have. I haven't put enough thought into it to really word it properly right now. So God knows how I'm going to be coming across. But be real and just relax. My gosh, that's the thing. We're all stuck on this stupid planet. Do you really want to spend your time just not enjoying it? Just have fun. But anyway, I don't know if that's a video anyone would be interested in, like, seeing. Here I am with a ridiculous amount of jaw contour, even though I remember there was this one day I was wearing a face mask, so I decided not to contour much at all, because it was only my eyes on shell. And I looked and felt so pretty. I should really probably stop doing all this ridiculous contouring, but then like I'm so self-conscious about like my square face, and my square wide jaw, and my square boxy chin, that I feel like I need to contour it to kind of just create a, you know, a feminine illusion from like in a club, on stage, on lights or whatever. I just don't really enjoy my face very much. Does anyone fancy donating any money to me via one of the many links in the description, and you can fund me getting a nice facial surgery so I can look feminine and gorgeous and pretty? I'd really appreciate it, like. And now I'll go in with the white, and I really enjoy a very, very bright cheek, and I also really enjoy a really light pale inner forehead. Oh, I got filler in my nose, so you look at my profile now, isn't it so nice? I got some. You know where I always put highlighter here to pull this out? Well, I got filler finally to do it, and I do feel like my face feels quite different now, and maybe it's just the anatomy of like my nose to my eyes or whatever. It just feels so different from the front, but from the side, my profile is so good. My nose looks so nice. I don't regret it at all, because I look so cool. Look at that. Such contrast. I really like how the forehead looks when it's like so dark but so light. Oh, Primark do these like foundation sticks. They're really good, and they've got this colour. This one right now is Cool Sand. Oh my god. Me saying it's really good and it just came out. To be fair, my makeup has been bashed around a lot lately. And I'm also very aware that I've got a brush with the contour still on it, so like say if I go over my jaw like this, and I'm like, that's kind of obliterated that, I'll just get the brush, and because it's underneath it, it's so easy to just kind of bring back out for some definition. But to be fair, I always kind of over contour my jaw, so I might just like keep it like that. And I think that's like the base. We'll reinforce the white again, why not? Just on the apples of the cheeks, just really pull it in, and maybe a little bit up here to give us a bit of like a facelift. But just look at that, I just love doing this, just lifting the cheek up, just up. You know, my cheek's here, but draw that white on and I look. Now in this stage, while it's all still wet, I could go ahead and do the eyes and then the eyebrows. So we're going to do some nice big heavy wing eyeliner as per up. Lately I've been trying to angle it out and just look like really like wide-eyed, but today I'm going to try and angle it up. Youth. So again, this is just me sketching out where my eyes are going to go, because otherwise I'm going to end up doing my eyeshadow and I'm going to end up using my real eyelid. I'm going to end it here and do my crease here. Whereas that's just not realistic. We want our eyes to be big and different, so what's happening? I'm going to actually try and not sculpt my crease out as much and just focus on like having the white lid. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? Now I will draw on where the brows are going. Not too high, I don't want to look too angry. I'm really going to try and do like a straighter brow lately. Straight for me. Still facelifted though. Yeah. You know who has it easy? Models. They get to just look cool and they don't have to be like performers or anything. They just get to look good. Wish I could just look good instead of having to do something with it. It's a thing in this world. So many people get paid to do so little. And I just wish. Okay, and since we're still in this wet stage, I don't feel too bad about now going under this eyebrow with a lovely concealer and cleaning it right up, making it proper crisp. Adds a nice highlight to under the eyebrow, which really helps the eyebrow just stand out and look good. Especially on the edge, look at that, and you can just like, go right in, just, oh. Yeah. Just really sharpen the edge. Just see that. Just really sharpen the whole thing. These eyes aren't very even. Whoops. And then I also like to take the concealer and kind of just put it on the eyebrows a little bit. Creates a bit of an ombre. Makes them lighter in the middle. Okay, I think I can set this with powder now, and then we can work on the actual eyes. So I'm really trying to not do as much powder lately either, because of my skin being so dry, which is annoying because the powder's good for like setting the face, but no point setting the face if you're going to make the face look terrible. Now I'm going to take a bright white powder and set the white areas. Now this white powder doesn't really travel very far, like once you put it on that's where it's going to go, so I kind of got to work like quick. Right under the eyes, really lighten that cheek area. I'm sure you know. But then while I'm also here, I'll throw it over the eyebrow highlights. And I don't mind if it goes on the eyebrow, because these eyebrows are almost kind of just like a stencil. So look at that harsh line, you got the white and the dark, and there's a really harsh line and it will not blend away. Mostly because that's my amazing cheekbone, but let's zoom in. Oh. You know, I really want to do a nude lip. So I might do like a browny red eye. I'll start with this one. I'm gonna first place like a brown here. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, well. And then here, so that's like the end of the eye. And then I'm taking like a more like purpley, browny, I want to say mauve-y colour. Was it puce? Is that what puce is? I always wondered. So that's like a purpler version of the brown to kind of help bring the brown in. A little bit on the bottom. You don't want your darkest colours on the bottom, but you want some dark colour on the bottom. For this look, I'm not telling you how to do makeup. Dark red. There we go. Yeah. And then I'm just, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. A less dark red. You could say a bright red. There. And then even an orange, just a little dot of orange at the crease, like so. And a light brown orange colour. Okay, and there you go. And then whatever is this concoction of hues that's on our brush. Yeah. Don't be afraid to put it on your lash line as well. Oh no, your waterline. Because, yeah, why not? It's red. Makes you look like you've been crying. And then just kind of blend all that. So it goes from like brown to purple to red to red to red to with a suggestion of orange. I'm just gonna like pull that in. Like that. Oh, this is such like a gothy, like vampire-y, like colour story. It'll make sense. And then I'm just gonna blend it just up towards the eyebrow. I don't want it touching the brow, but we can always clean up, I suppose, if we have to. And then just going to pull it along the shape of the eyeliner as well to suggest, you know, this is the anatomy of our face. And then, again, with that colour that's on the brush, I'm going to put it on the nose. I'm going to reinforce the white of the crease. Cool and nice and sexy and stuff. I'm just re-darkening this outside now that after all that. It's just a big game of back and forth, this is, isn't it? Now I'm going to go on with like an iridescent pink, lovely little shade moment just on this like light bit, just to kind of, you know, give it some interest. It's super subtle, but it's nice and it's just lovely and sweet. Aww. So now before I do the eyeliner, I'm going to place down a black eyeshadow where the eyeliner will go and blend that in here because that just makes it look really pretty whenever I do it. Then I'm gonna blend it in like this way into the lid, just like that. And I'm gonna take the very edge where it's touching the crease and just pull that along so about just before halfway. Then the focus is all on like the outside of the eye, which will really pull my eyes out. And then I'm just gonna blend that black in a little bit more with some reds and some browns. So when we did all those dark red and brown colours before, look at that, it's all just helping the black blend in. Oh, and this little corner of my eye now just looks so lovely. So dark, so red. Yeah, look at that, with a line, it's so good. And because I haven't done the dark on my crease or anything, it's lighter, and now the focus is just on the eyeliner. It's not massively different, but it's quite different for me because I always do such a pronounced crease. And then of course my little inner flicks, love my little inner flicks. So like catty now. I wonder if it is because this focus is on the eyeliner. Now I want to do like another like flick underneath, but then like this looks so nice and lifted, I'm almost tempted not to. But then I don't want to look like I'm like missing out some of my makeup like step. I'll start at the ends, darken the ends first. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, this is looking really good. So I'm gonna take a white and then a little lip brush and do my little under eyeliner emphasizer. This is basically exactly what we did to under the eyebrows, but now it's eyeliner. Because to be fair, this eyeliner has come in a bit too much and got a bit thick. So we'll just go over that. I don't know if you can see, but I'm having to look down at a mirror here. Look at that, that looks so much better. Now it's really tempting to go under that white with a black, but I think I'm going to try and go for this light-eyed vibe today. Look at that, just these big dolly eyes. I am gorgeous. Wow. Who knew? I want to do a nude lip, but with a dark liner because I can't not do a dark liner. My liner needs to be there. My lips need to be there. It needs to be present. I'm just going to set this with powder, so we've got a something nice. I do my lips like this because it looks like I'm smiling, but I'm not. Then a light nude in the middle of that. There you go. Nude. Let's throw some blush on. Dab dab. Dab dab. Dab dab. Dab dab. Dab dab dab. There you go. And then it's all ready to blend. Anyway, I'm gonna do my little dot. Well, it's not my little dot, but you know, the little dot. Okay, so that is the face done. I need to stick some lashes on and then I'll do the wig and the outfit. Oh, I can't really be bothered doing that, but I guess I'll do it here. So if you want to watch that, there'll be a full video, I guess, of that part because people love the watching of the getting dressed thing. Either way, I'll be back in a second with the finished look. You can tell I definitely dressed up, I think, on the right night. Due to all of the football festivities, that explains this red look, as you can probably hear. And now it's lots of cars as well. There we go, finished look. What do you think? Let me know. Leave a comment in the comments. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you didn't like it, you don't have to. If you like more of my content, subscribe. Ring the bell for more. Check out my old videos, subscribe for future videos, and follow me on other social media. Ava Cassandra. That's me, and I'm everywhere. Specifically Instagram or Facebook. Anyway, apparently I've got a party to go to, so I like it though. I look really cool. So it's this, like, you know, I've got this is just a child's tutu that I've got around my shoulders to make it look like classy, and then I've got like 2 dresses on, a skirt, another skirt, and a hoop skirt. It's all just fabulous and red. She's just the queen of red today. My hair's in a lovely little updo, which I don't know how long it's going to survive. I'm gonna get going now anyway. But yeah, thank you for watching. See you next time.